to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out one card from the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you want to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. The link to that will be in the description. And before I show you the card that I have for you, remember that this is a general reading on YouTube. So if you're struggling to make sense of a message or struggling to find meaning in it, that's okay. Just let it go, because it might just be for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make it obvious to you. If not now, then over time. So the card that I have is the Four of Swords, which honestly I'm not surprised. Let me get a drink of water real quick. I'm not surprised because before I started recording this, I had already felt something like how rest is going to come up in the readings that I record today. Me personally, I've been struggling a lot with sleep. So that could be significant for someone struggling with sleep, struggling to slow down. If you meditate or stretch your body or anything like that, it could be harder for you to commit to those things at this time. And I really think that the universe and your spirit guides want you to really look deep at what holds you back from slowing down. And I also feel called to say that if things feel like they're moving too fast, like you might struggle to sleep or to stay focused on things because you're worried about how fast life is moving. But that's what slowing down is for. That's what meditation is for. So, one second. I feel like I have hair in my mouth. I don't know. Could be significant for someone in some way. Don't know how, but I did just see 2, 3, 4, so I guess hair in my mouth is significant for some reason. It could just be animal hair. This could be about something about the animals that you do have in your life, maybe spending more time with them or relaxing with them. If you have a cat, take cat naps with your cat. I don't know, I feel like animals could help somebody who's watching this relax more in some way. It's going to be different for everybody that message resonates for, but in general, the universe and your spirit guides really want you to focus on slowing down really when you really need to, especially before you go to sleep. Maybe not using your phone for an hour or two before you go to sleep could be helpful, or turning your TV off if you have one in your room might be helpful as well. Like I said, well, this reading is going to resonate differently for everybody in general, but yeah, rest is definitely the name of the game for this reading. I'm going to look deeper into it with the Prisma Visions Tarot. Let's see what the universe would like to say. And your spirit guides. Wow. We have the Six of Cups. The reason why I said wow was because before I started recording, I was shuffling the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot cards, and a couple of them fell on the floor. And I felt called to look at them, and it was the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So the Ace of Cups could be significant as well in a reading that I recorded where it was up here. Aces in general in tarot could be significant, so it feels like there could be some sort of opportunity here. I also feel like when thinking about the cards that fell on the floor, the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, I feel like there's an opportunity here to reunite with someone or with a group of people after spending some time away. I feel like individually you had to move to calmer waters in your own personal life before the relationships in your life could move into calmer waters as well. But with the Six of Cups, that message about moving to calmer waters, I was thinking of the Six of Swords, but moving on to calmer waters definitely feels significant, but it feels like on a mental and emotional level, like there's like maybe like a rigidness here or a tense feeling. It feels like it's standing in the way of you getting the rest that you need. The Six of Cups could be a very strong confirmation of some reunion that you have upcoming with someone, or, this could also be about finding union with yourself. If you haven't done that already, I was going to say something, but never mind. Let's see what the next card is here. Also, we have Scorpio and the Sun on that Six of Cups. The next thing we have is the Knight of Swords, and this person in the Six of Cups card is looking at the Knight of Swords. I feel a very strong, restless kind of energy. There could be the idea of a union with somebody that is keeping you restless, that you need to address some overthinking, some very intense daydreams. I feel like somebody needs to have more control over their emotions here so that they can have more control over their actions and how they show up in a certain connection or many connections in your life or their life. However, I was saying that, you know what I meant. But let me think for a second. This Knight of Swords has like such an impulsive energy. You could be someone who struggles with ADHD or just getting distracted very easily, and the universe and your spirit guides want you to focus on that as well. I feel like the things that distract you the most, or something that distracts you the most, is potential, whether it's in a relationship, in a project. There could be something here about being too attached to the outcome, or the potential in a situation needing to detach a little more so you can sleep and get some rest. Definitely prioritize your needs, because you deserve to feel and to be well rested. You deserve to do whatever you need to do to support your health, is really what I'm feeling. For the next card, we have the Three of Pentacles. This could be a sign about you building something with someone, building something with a group of people, or just working on something on your own. This could also be about collaborating with the universe. If you're working, if you're trying to commit to anything at all, you're going to have to work with the universe rather than against it. I do feel there are messages coming through for someone about finding more acceptance for the path that lies ahead of you in terms of your relationships and love, whether it's romantic or not. There's something here about being willing to face the challenges that you need to face to ensure that you are surrounded by people and things that recognize your worth and treat you how you deserve to be treated. Maybe there's someone in particular that you may like a little bit of rose-tinted glasses, or putting them on a pedestal. Maybe you need to look at someone in a more realistic sense instead of just recognizing their light and their potential. Also recognizing their darkness and their setbacks. This could be a reflection of you not recognizing your own darkness and your own setbacks, and that would really make a lot of sense with the idea of moving into calmer waters, picking up on Five of Swords kind of energy. There's some sort of inner conflict within yourself that you really, really need to be focused on finding peace in. And if you have intense daydreams or intense thoughts about a specific person, I really feel like resolving this inner conflict within you will make these thoughts and feelings that you have about this person much more manageable. There could also be something here about focusing on something else. I just saw 122. Change starts with you. If you try to improve yourself and to heal and to grow and do whatever you need to do to make sure you have healthy relationships in your life, you're definitely going to encourage others to do the same, especially if you're having to create space between certain people, because there are people in your life who are willing to change and are willing to grow to keep you around. You just can't be so focused on who exactly. You should be more focused on what you want in a person in terms of how you want them to treat you. Definitely someone's looks or status, their money, something material about this person could make it hard for you to look at them in a more realistic way and make it harder for you to have more realistic expectations in the situation. I feel like whatever it is that this person has that you're focused on, definitely look deeper into that and detach. And there could be something here about having to step more into your courage and to trust yourself and to believe in yourself more when it comes to bringing yourself what you want out of life. You are a creator. We're all creators. We're always manifesting, and that's for better or for worse. But the good thing is we get to choose if it's for better or for worse. I feel like this choice has a lot to do with some sort of conflict going on within you. Do you want to create more beauty in the world, or do you want to create more ugly? Do you want to see more of the beauty in yourself or just the ugly? It's interesting. By the way, when I say the ugly, I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about personality-wise. But let me get some water real quick. I forgot what I was talking about. But on this Three of Pentacles, we do have Mars and Capricorn. So there is a destructive energy here. Remember that the tower has to come down. The tower with the unstable foundation first has to come down before it can be rebuilt on a new, more stable and more sturdy foundation. So if it feels like your life is falling apart, there is going to be a point where things will start to get better again. There will be a point where things are like, it can't get any worse than this. Definitely get this feeling of bouncing back. Trust that that bounce back will come back around, that, trust that you are removing things that you don't deserve to have in your life to make room for things that you do deserve. There's definitely something here about needing to create space first. There are things in your life that don't deserve to be in your life that are already taking up space. There's the energy and the space in your life is already occupied. And how much of that space depends. It depends how long you've been on this journey and how much room you've already made and cleared. But there are things you don't deserve, whether it's a job or certain relationships, a home life, that need to be removed so that way better can take its place. And I also felt something here about like that message about reuniting with someone. Oh, I forgot it, so I guess I'm just not supposed to tell you. And that really makes me feel that whatever you're really hyper focused on, it doesn't have to be a person. It's definitely something material, but you're definitely being called to take to spend more time focusing on something else, but also don't suppress how you feel. Like, truly try to understand why you're so focused or so attached to some material thing. I am feeling that Capricorn devil energy, but yeah, like I said, really pay attention to why you're attached to something. Basically, know when distracting yourself is helpful. It's helpful so you don't overthink, like if you're feeling anxious about like an appointment or something, and the time in between waiting for that appointment, it's good to distract yourself sometimes whenever you're overthinking about it. But it's not helpful to distract yourself whenever that distraction, like, how do I put this into words? Let me think for a second. Distraction isn't helpful when it feels, I guess, just when you're just simply suppressing your thoughts and your emotions. Make room for how you feel, but also don't allow how you feel have control over your actions in a way that's self-destructive. Self-destruction could definitely be a significant thing here with the Knight of Swords. For the next card, we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of heavy weight in your life, whether it's energetic, mental, emotional, spiritual, or actually material, a relationship, or a job. There's something here that you really need to let go of, which you could argue is both energetic and material. Like, there's like an emotional attachment here, and releasing that emotional attachment is going to release whatever the material thing is. So if you're emotionally attached to someone, releasing that attachment will help you release that person. If you're struggling to let go or to focus on something else, definitely look inward, because why it's hard to do that is so much deeper than you think. Like, it's definitely something that you're going to have to reflect on and to truly understand, so you can actually let go of whatever it is that is self-destructive. There could be like a feeling here like there are too many expectations on you, and you really need to stand up for that and to make sure that people are being realistic. And if you have people in your life, maybe a significant relationship, where there are unrealistic expectations, I think that could just be a reflection of the unrealistic expectations that you have on yourself. You may feel like you're ready for some sort of opportunity, thinking of the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, but there is some wounds or some trauma here that really makes it hard for you to truly connect with something or with someone. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of inner child energy coming through, but it's also pushing you to be attached in a way that's not healthy. It's okay to be excited about potential. You just can't be attached to it. With the 10 on the 10 of Wands, know that your spirit guides are there for you. The universe is there for you, and spiritual communication, the universe and your spirit guides are really trying to communicate with you with signs, messages, synchronicities, with the challenges in your life. I definitely feel here that the universe is trying to contact someone or to connect with someone, maybe get in touch with someone. This could be a reflection of the universe trying to encourage you to get in touch with someone, to express yourself. Definitely feeling that Ace of Cups energy there with expressing yourself. But like I said in the beginning, make sure the messages that you pay attention to and the messages that you take as part of your story truly are part of your story. Make sure that they truly do resonate. Your spirit guides and the universe really want to help you release whatever this weight is, whatever it is that's dragging you down, so that way the universe and your spirit guides can help uplift you and help empower you and help you attract everything in life that you ever wanted or that you ever deserved. And for your last card, we have The Page of Wands, that is so interesting because the Ten of Wands is the last card in the Wands suit, and the Page is the first card. So I definitely feel something here, like a beginning to end kind of feeling, maybe something coming full circle. This Page of Wands represents, I want to say your inner light, but like your drive, your motivation, your spark for life, feeling hopeful and optimistic about life and having the courage to enjoy life. That's really interesting. There is something courageous here about enjoying life. Like I feel like a beautiful energy around that. Having the courage to enjoy life. But I really feel like the universe and your spirit guides are trying to help you get in touch with your inner child. So you can heal, you can overcome your fears, so you can better understand your purpose and how you can help make the world a better place. Your life, it's not about a relationship, it's not about, I want to say it's not about your job or your career, but that's arguable. So we'll just say it's not about a person. It's about you. You know, what you think about life, how you feel about life, what you think and feel about yourself, what you're passionate about. I really feel that someone here could be being called to find themselves, to find their place in the world, to find where they're meant to be career-wise, who they're meant to live with, where they're meant to live with. I really feel like a strong focus on foundation here. So maybe in terms of focusing on something else, whenever you feel distracted by whatever this attachment is, use that distraction or that yearning feeling, if it's there, to better understand how you can create a more secure and more stable life for yourself. Definitely your pain and your more difficult emotions, try to learn from them and to really understand them rather than judgment. Definitely validate how you feel. If this is about yearning for a person or some sort of outcome, it's okay to really want something. It's okay. But what's not okay is letting that desire destroy you and your health, mentally, emotionally, physically. I just really feel this strong energy here that self-destruction is not the answer when it comes to manifesting something that you really want. And I also feel, in general with manifestation, whenever you're manifesting things, you have to kind of have an idea of what you want, but you can't be too specific. So like, for example, instead of a specific person, I think I already mentioned this, like, you know, what instead of who. Instead of a specific person, what kind of qualities do you want to find in a person? Yeah, I think that that's all that I'm going to get from this reading. I hope that it was helpful or relevant for you. If you liked it, the like button to show me that. That's the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching as well, and I hope to see you around.